So after preparing this CF curve less than CF curve, now we solve C part of this question. C part is using the curve estimate the number of cows that produce less than or equal to 9.4 liters of milk. Here 9.4 less than, wording less than is important, note less than, so we can give the answer to this question directly from the less than CF curve. 9.4 liters, look for this value on the x-axis, so this is somewhere here 9.4. so 9.4, move upwards till the graph and then move parallel to x-axis horizontally till y-axis, and this value here is 50. आपकी कर्व और आपका ग्राफ जो है ये इससे ज़्यादा बेहतर होना चाहिए. यहाँ पर थोड़ी सी कर्व ख़राब हो गई थी तो मैंने इसको दोबारा इसके ऊपर ड्रॉ किया है इसको थोड़ा सा इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, बट स्टिल इसके अंदर एरर है. बट आपकी जो ड्राइंग है बेटा ये ज़्यादा अच्छी होनी चाहिए मेरे से. सो 50 cows are there whose that are producing 9.4 liters or less, means less than or equal to 9.4 liters. So the answer to C part and first part of C is 50 cows. Now the second part of this question is estimate the fraction of 70 cows that produce more than 7.4 liters of milk. सो अब ये वाला पार्ट पहले से थोड़ा सा डिफ़िकल्ट है क्योंकि इसका आंसर डायरेक्ट तो हमें नहीं मिलेगा, बिकॉज लेस दैन की वर्डिंग इस क्वेश्चन में नहीं है बल्कि मोर देन है. सो इनडायरेक्टली इसका आंसर अब इस कर्व से हमें मिलेगा. सो आप ये करें कि मोर देन 7.4 लीटर्स जो प्रोड्यूस कर रही हैं मिल्क उनको देखना है. तो फॉर दैट अगर आप ये नोट करें कि जब हम लेस दैन 7.4 लीटर्स प्रोड्यूस करने वाली नंबर ऑफ काउज फाइंड कर लेंगे तो उसको टोटल में से सब्ट्रैक्ट करके तो मोर देन का आंसर आ जाएगा. सो 7.4 को देखें एक्स एक्सिस के ऊपर. 7.4 इज़ हेयर, मूव अपवर्ड्स टिल द ग्राफ एंड देन मूव हॉरिजॉन्टली ऑन द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड इन दिस वे. ये मैं एरोज़ लगा रहा हूँ सो दैट आप को मूव करने में इसकी डायरेक्शन पता चले. हमने एक्स एक्सिस से स्टार्ट किया, ऊपर को गए पैरेलल टू वाई एक्सिस, देन मूव पैरेलल टू एक्स एक्सिस टू द लेफ्ट साइड एंड दिस वैल्यू इज़ 30. इसको ज़रा इंटरप्रेट करें कि 7.4 के अगेंस्ट इस 30 को. दिस मीन्स दैट 30 काउज आर दोज that are producing 7.4 liters or less, means less than or equal to 7.4 liters. So जब हमने ये फाइंड करना है कि जो मोर देन 7.4 लीटर्स प्रोड्यूस कर रही हैं वो कितनी है, तो ऑब्वियसली टोटल में से इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे. सो 30 से लेकर 70 तक वो वाली काउज हैं दोज आर प्रोड्यूसिंग मोर देन 7.4 लीटर्स. सो सेकेंड पार्ट 70 minus 30, आंसर इज़ 40. So 40 cows are there which are producing more than 7.4 liters. लेकिन fraction required है. Question was that estimate the fraction of the 70 cows. So find the fraction in this way, 40 divided by 70. So the answer is 4/7. Final fraction is 4/7. If the question were find the percentage of the cows that produce more than 7.4 liters of milk, then what would be the answer? In that case the answer would be 4/7 multiplied by 100 and you can find the answer by calculation. Now the last part of this question is important, a little bit difficult. Third part is we have to find the value of x if 70% of the cows प्रोड्यूस मोर देन x लीटर्स ऑफ मिल्क. सो मोर देन वर्डिंग की वजह से वंस अगेन इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर डायरेक्ट यहाँ से फाइंड नहीं हो सकता बल्कि इनडायरेक्टली हम फाइंड करेंगे. सो व्हाट वुड बी द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? इफ़ 70% are producing more than x liters, then what would be the percentage of those cows that are producing less than x liters. So obviously that is 30%, because these are 70% which are producing more than x liters. So obviously those which are producing less than x liters would be 30%, 100 minus 70. So 30% cows are producing less than x liters. अब 30% cows कितनी बनती हैं? So first let's first of all calculate the 30% of the cows. Third part. %, means 30 over 70 multiplied by 30% of cows means 30 over 100. 30 over 100 multiplied by total number of cows, that is 70. So the answer is 21. This means that 21 cows are there that are producing less than x liters. 21 cows that are producing less than x liters. I am writing down this sentence. 21 cows are producing milk less than x liters. तो अब तो ये लेस दैन में जब ये सेंटेंस है तो इसके लिए डायरेक्ट हम आंसर देख सकते हैं, बिकॉज लेस दैन की वर्डिंग इसके अंदर है. सो 21 को आप देखें वाई एक्सिस के ऊपर, लुक फॉर दिस वैल्यू 21 ऑन द वाई एक्सिस. सो 21 वुड बी here, this value is 21, and move starting from this point. This time we are moving in this way, starting from y-axis, go in this direction, reach the curve, then go down from this point. If we move here till x-axis in this direction, we are reaching this value, which is approximately 6.4. so 6.4 is the amount of milk, means 6.4 liters. This means that the sentence would be 21 cows are producing milk less than 6.4 liters. So the value of x is equal to 6.4. only 6.4 would be the answer. You should not write later, because the question was estimate the value of x only. So the value of x is 6.4. So hopefully you are understanding this question fully. After that, move to next page. अच्छा बेटा, इसके बाद आप नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन देखें. दिस इज पेज नंबर 79 एंड वर्क एग्जाम्पल 2. ओपन दिस क्वेश्चन. यहाँ पर सी एफ कर्व बना के दिया हुआ है उसने इस क्वेश्चन के अंदर. द सी एफ कर्व, क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी कर्व ऑलरेडी हैव बीन ड्रॉन फॉर यू. द स्टेटमेंट इज़ द लेस दैन क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी कर्व. यहाँ पर उसने कंप्लीट नेम लिखा हुआ है इस कर्व का. द लेस दैन क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी कर्व शोज द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ द मैसेज इन ग्राम्स ऑफ 120 एप्पल्स. सो दिस डाटा इज of 120 apples and the data is on the masses. So masses of 120 apples have been recorded, and for that data CF curve have been prepared. On x-axis the values are, x-axis is broken at this point. He is starting from 60, then 70, 60 grams, 70 grams, 80 grams, 90 grams, 100 grams and so on. up to 130 grams, and on y-axis the cumulative frequency is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 120. Can you tell me, can you people prepare the cumulative frequency distribution, cumulative frequency table by studying this CF curve? While looking at this curve, can you read the curve and can you find the cumulative frequencies? Can you write down the cumulative frequencies? Can you prepare the first column of classes and then cumulative frequencies? So the value 80, against 80 two small boxes are there, so one small box would be of 4 units here, because this 1 centimeter is representing 20 units, means 20 apples. And if you note that there are 5 small boxes till 20, 1 2 3 4 and 5, इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि एक स्मॉल बॉक्स जो है दैट इज रिप्रेजेंटिंग 4 एप्पल्स, 4, 8, 12, 16 एंड देन 20. अब 80 के अगेंस्ट जो वैल्यू है दैट इज 8. सो 80 के अगेंस्ट वैल्यू 8 है, तो हाउ कैन वी इंटरप्रेट दिस वैल्यू? मैं यहाँ पर लिख रहा हूँ 80,8. दिस मीन्स दैट 8 apples are there whose masses are less than or equal to 80. Similarly, the value for example against 110, against 110 the value is 84. Here this is 84. So on the curve the value against 110 is 84. How can we interpret this? In this way, that 110 grams, the apples whose masses are 110 grams are 84 apples, or in other words 84 apples have masses less than or equal to 110. So we can construct the table of cumulative frequencies in the same way. After that, एस्टीमेट फ्रॉम द कर्व. इसने टेबल बनाने को ये कहा नहीं है, लेकिन आप खुद से इसका टेबल प्रिपेयर करें और सी एफ टेबल जो है सी एफ डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, उसको पहले बना लें, राइट. बट उसके बगैर डायरेक्टली इनके आंसर्स हमने इस कर्व से देने हैं. जस्ट फॉर योर ओन प्रैक्टिस यू कैन मेक दैट टेबल. Estimate from the curve, the first part, the number of apples having masses less than 98. तो जब भी less than का word आएगा तो डायरेक्ट आंसर उसका मिल जाएगा. 98 grams means look for 98 on the x-axis. 90, 100, so this is 92, 94, 96 and 98. 98 on the x-axis, and the value against that on the curve is this. Move on the y-axis, moving horizontally in this direction, so this value is 48. So 48 would be the answer, means that those apples whose masses are less than 98 grams, they are 48 apples. So the answer to first part is 48 apples. Then second part, the fraction of the total number of apples having masses 117 grams or more. 117 grams or more means greater than or equal to 117 grams. So greater than or equal to 117 grams means, first of all we should look for those number of apples whose masses are less than or equal to 117 grams. So look for this value 117 on the x-axis. This is somewhere here 117, means this value is 110, 120, so 112, 114, 116, 118. So in between 116 and 118 means in the middle of this small box, move upwards till you reach the curve, and we reached this point, then move till y-axis against this point. So in between this and this, approximately here, this value is 102. So 102 or 104. This value is 104. So this value should be better. Okay. So 104 apples have masses less than or equal to 117 grams. So less than or equal to 117 grams, 104 apples are there. So we can conclude that those apples whose masses are more than, greater than or equal to 117 grams, they must be total number of apples minus 104. So 120 minus 104, so 16 apples would be our answer, and these are mentioned in the solution of this question. You can look here at this. Similarly, the last part of this question is we have to find the value of K given that 20% of the apples have masses K grams or more. So K grams or more means greater than or equal to K. So first of all, let us find the number of apples whose masses are less than or equal to K grams. Here 20% were those whose masses are more than K grams. So obviously those whose masses are less than K grams must be 80%, because this is 20%. So those must be 80%. So look for first of all calculate 80% of total number of apples. So 80% of total number of apples are 96 apples. If we calculate 80%, we will calculate in this way: 80 over 100 multiplied by total number of apples, they were 120. In this way we are getting the answer 96 apples. So 96 apples are those apples whose masses are less than or equal to K grams. So 96, look for 96 on the x-axis. Once again, this is 90, 92, 94, 96 and 98. I am sorry, we will go in this way. These are 96 apples, means we will look for this value on the y-axis, because number of apples are on the y-axis. On x-axis there are masses of them. So 96, look for this value 96 on the y-axis. This value is here, one small box below 100. So against 96 move horizontally to the curve, then from this point move downwards to x-axis and reach this value. This figure is 114. So 114 grams. So the number of apples whose masses are 114 grams or less are 96 apples. So the value of K is 114. So K is equal to 114. This is the solution of this example. This example was solved on the book, but I have explained. अच्छा बेटा, अब मैं आपको थोड़ा सा होमवर्क दे रहा हूँ. सो फॉर योर ओन प्रैक्टिस आप लोगों ने सॉल्व करनी है वर्क एग्जाम्पल 1, और इसके सॉल्यूशन को आपने फॉलो नहीं करना. सो अपने मेथड से इसको सॉल्व करें, और नोट दैट हेयर इज़ CF डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. डायरेक्ट CF डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन दी हुई है, सिंपल फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन इसके अंदर नहीं है. ओनली CF डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन डायरेक्टली इज़ गिवन. सो यू विल नॉट हैव टू मेक CF डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन एट योर ओन. दिस टेबल इज़ cumulative frequency distribution directly, and you draw the graph according to given scale and then answer the following questions, and then you can compare your answers with the book. And after that you should move to practice now 2. This is important for you. practice now 2. You should solve this practice now 2 on, this is on page number 80. practice now 2 solve complete करने के बाद in exercise 4a, in exercise 4a you should solve these questions. Question number 2, then question number 3, then question number 4, and after that question number 6 on the next page. So I am giving you this homework, and if you have any difficulty or problem you can discuss with me. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.